Right, Newcastle fans, would you have Jose Mourinho at your club next season if Eddie Howe didn't work out, obviously, because he's had a great season, but if it did fell apart, would you have Jose Mourinho? 03717 223344. Let's go to Mike, who's a Newcastle fan. Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, lads.
All right, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
You can keep Mourinho. We don't want him at St James's Park.
Don't want him.
Go on, why not? He's just won the Europa Conference League final. Wouldn't you want to win that?
Because Mourinho will destroy the team morale and the atmosphere that Eddie Howe has built so successfully.
But in this scenario, Mike, he dismantle it in a couple of months, Jason. Yeah, but in this scenario, the reason we're only saying this, in this scenario, is that the owners have decided that Eddie Howe can't take them on this next step. I'm not saying change Eddie Howe. That's not. I'm just saying if there is a progression that naturally Newcastle want to make. If I told you that you could win that trophy in 2 to 3 years' time, you'd take it, right? The European Conference trophy.
Get it right.
The Papa Johns of Europe. What?
It's the Europa Conference League.
Papa Johns.
It's not the Papa Johns.
No, it is of Europe. But I'm just saying, if I told you, Mike,
I
told you, Mike, you're going to win that, you'd take that, wouldn't you? Now.
I'm not sure I would.
Hold on a second.
Come on, Mike.
Hold on a second.
Come on, Mike.
What's happening here?
Come on, Mike. When was the last time you won a trophy? And you're saying you wouldn't take a European major tournament?
Mike, in my lifetime, Newcastle have not won a major trophy. I'm 53 this year.
Are you kidding?
I'm 66. I remember them winning the Fairs Cup in 68.
Yeah, you haven't won anything since.
Right.
And now you're saying that you wouldn't take a Europa Conference League.
Didn't you win the gasoline trophy or something?
I and a lot of Newcastle fans, I think, believe that Eddie Howe could take them somewhere close to the top 6.
Yeah, well,
next season.
Yeah, okay. but you saying me you turned down the Europa Conference Papa Johns?
To do better in the Premiership, yes. And I'm not
believe it.
This is unbelievable, Mike.
I cannot believe what's coming out of your mouth, Mike.
Mike.
I think Mourinho will spoil that club.
Okay, listen, here's a question for you, right? If I said Eddie Howe's going to win that trophy, would you take it? I can't believe you're thinking about it.
It would prove that Eddie is a good manager, and it would underline the progress the club's made with him this season.
Hold on, Mike. So you're turning down a trophy with Jose Mourinho, but you accept one with Eddie Howe.
I think I've got more faith in Eddie Howe than I would have in Mourinho.
Okay, that's a fair point. I get your argument, but surely you're not going to turn it down. Say things went to pot next season with Eddie Howe. You bring in 4 or 5 players, they sign some big-name stars. Eddie Howe doesn't get the best out of them. The demands of Newcastle are going to be a lot higher next season. The expectation level is going to be a lot higher. Say it doesn't work out. He gets the tin tack. Jose Mourinho's on the list. He's had so much respect for Newcastle over the years with Bobby Robson. You're telling me you wouldn't take him?
I would rather not, no. Because every club Mourinho has been to and left, he's left a disaster area behind
This is true. This is absolutely true. Mike is 100% right. But Roma knew that when they employed him. They knew what they were going to get into bed with.
They just won a major
and
trophy.
they also knew that he knows how to win trophies. So, the club will always be there, but they've won themselves a trophy. Have you watched the game tonight, Mike?
No.
Right. You want to see the way the Roma players are celebrating this trophy?
Yeah.
Honestly,
the Champions League.
I'm not kidding you. You would have thought they've won the Champions League. That's how much they've enjoyed winning it.
It's the trophy that they're in.
Of course. And I'm not
fair play to them.
I'm not criticising. I'm just telling Mike how much it means to the players.
I'm sure winning the trophy would mean a lot to the Newcastle players. It would mean a lot to the supporters. The problem is Mourinho would be probably a short-term fix in the same way that Eddie Howe is.
Okay.
All right,
fair enough.
All right, Mike. Appreciate your call.
Cheers,
Newcastle
Mike.
fans, 03717 223344. Let's go to Hector, who is a QPR fan. Hector, good evening.
Hello. I'm first time calling in.
Good man, Hector. Where you been?
Yeah, what's going on?
But I just watched the match. But listen,
Hector, Hector.
It's the first time calling. Where you been?
Yeah.
Where you been?
Listen. The call times just take too long sometimes. But,
Call time, yeah, I know. That's Jason Cundy's fault.
What's that? What you
No, I don't
moaning
like
about?
waiting.
Hold on, this first time he phones up, he start dishing out some abuse.
He's
that what
dishing
you-
out demands.
No, but
Is that
look,
what you're doing,
I've
Hector?
got something important to say, yeah.
Go on.
Listen, Jose Mourinho, all this talk about is he elite? This man is one of the football managing greats. Like, he's up there. Like, how long has he been managing? Like, what, 20 years or so?
Yeah.
And he's been at the top for however long. Sir Alex Ferguson, I mean, I'm sure that he had a like 6 or 7 years where he didn't win anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be managing until you're, 70 odd? Like, look at Roy Hodgson. And I mean, come on, man. Like, he's still doing it. He's won every single European trophy. I get what Mike's saying about Eddie. He wouldn't want to replace Eddie Howe because Eddie Howe's got momentum and he's doing this thing. But
he's an elite manager, though, isn't he, Hector? He's still an elite manager.
Listen, Jose Mourinho is a GOAT. He's up there. I mean, when you're talking about Jurgen Klopp and Pep...
But why is he managing Roma then?
Both of them,
Why is he managing Roma?
Roma are a huge
managing
club.
Roma
They're
because
not huge. They're not. They're not. It's not.
football's
They're
a
not.
cutthroat business.
Yeah,
I mean...
There's not.
Look,
It's,
the Premier League's not like the Bundesliga where Bayern Munich is going to win it 10 times in a row. Like, I mean, consistency is the hardest thing in football. I mean, you're saying that he leaves clubs in a mess, but he also leaves them with some of the best memories they ever have. I mean, one of you is a Chelsea fan, though. I mean, like, don't you always go on about the Champions League? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
every day.
literally, that's all down to him. I mean, I'm a QPR fan. I hate Chelsea, but I've got my.
but the last time he won the Premier League was 2015.
Right.
It's the last time he won a league.
Which
Right?
is like
That's 7 years ago.
Right,
Okay?
7 years ago. All right.
I know, but he's managed Manchester United.
It's not
since
disgraceful.
then. No, it's not. But I think that the days of Jose Mourinho being one of the very best managers in the world, I think have passed. I think there's managers that have caught him up and overtaken him.
Controversial.
No, I don't think it is. I think Pep's ahead of him. Klopp's ahead of him. I think Tuchel's ahead of him. I think there are plenty of managers. Conte's ahead of him.
At the end of the day, yeah, I really feel that. I mean, and managers are obviously essential to, how the team functions and all, but I feel sometimes they can get a bit too much credit. I mean, Jurgen Klopp and Pep, they have the perfect ecosystem in the club that they've built that they get credit for, but like once it gets working, it runs itself. I mean, that's the whole like Man United, that he got caught in the mix of just like a transition of rubbish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hector, brilliant. I really appreciate your call. First time caller. That's what we want. Calls like that. If you're going to phone up, 03 717 22 33 44.